Day 62, becoming Christopher Cruz. I'm approved. I am approved. Now, I am 33 years old. I'm an adult. But I have never financed a car on my own. I've always had my grandpa, he's always had to co-sign for me because my credit wasn't good enough or whatever. And this is the first time that I've qualified for my own car loan without having to ask him. Now, I could have asked him and I probably would have gotten a much lower interest rate. And my car payment would have been like $70 a month cheaper. But I feel proud that I did it on my own. Like, that means something to me. And even though the interest rate is high, I could pay this car off in the next like 2 or 3 months. But it's just crazy to me. It's so exciting. Like, I feel like I'm adulting. Like, I'm starting to be an adult. It's a weird feeling, but it kind of feels good. I'll never not be a kid, but being responsible feels pretty good. So it's just crazy to me because I was just thinking today's 62, day number 62 of becoming Christopher Cruz. 62 days ago, I was sitting in a park crying. Didn't know how I was going to get out of the situation that I was in, which was I had about $10 in my bank account. I had to go borrow money from my dad just so I didn't get an overdraft fee. And like, here I am 62 days later, right? 62 days ago, borrowing money from my dad, driving this old half-painted hunk of junk. I'm very grateful for it. It has gotten me through the last year. But I've gone from completely different situations, like $10 in my bank account, to now I've got over $20,000 of money to work with to build my business, like through the line of credit I got, the loan that I got, me selling my new program. Like, that's amazing. And to go from this to my new car, I got the chills when I said that. 2011 BMW 328i. Look at how sexy that thing is. Whew. Huge difference between this and that. This and that. In 62 days. Like, I'm so glad I'm documenting this journey, because if I hadn't been documenting it, I wouldn't have been able to see or realize how much it's actually changed, which that is like the crazy part to me, like how much your life can transform in just 62 days. Like, that's crazy to me. And yeah. Also, how much your credit can transform. Like, my credit went up 77 points in the last month, which allowed me to qualify to get this loan. And it all just worked out perfectly. Like, she said, I think they have like 30 lenders that they reach out to do loans. And she reached out to like their normal ones and they all said no. And then she reached out to my credit union, which is where I have my line of credit from. And they are the ones, out of all of them, they're the ones that said yes. And they were like, yeah, they'll do it. They just need income verification and, W-2s and all that. And I was like, oh, they actually have all that, because I just got my line of credit through them like 2 weeks ago. And she's like, oh, perfect. So made a phone call, called the loan officer, and then here I am getting ready to sign paperwork. Holy shit. This is crazy. You know what shifted? 3 or 4 days ago, I was reading that book, No More Mr. Nice Guy, and it said that you have to learn how to see your self-worth. You have to learn how to be deserving. That's why he said, go buy the car, go buy the nice shoes, go on the vacation, go on the trip, because you are showing that you're deserving of it. When I read that, it was like, you know what? You're fucking right. I deserve to drive that. I am changing people's lives. I'm committed to making a difference in this world. I'm such a good person. I help so many people. I don't need to drive that fucking thing anymore. I deserve that. And there was this feeling of deservedness. And I know with law of attraction, energy, and vibration, like, the feeling of I deserve something is one of the most powerful forms of attraction, because you are literally telling the universe, I deserve this. Like, I deserve to drive a nice car. I don't deserve to drive that. I deserve to drive that. And then boom, 3 or 4 days later, the universe throws it right in front of me. And it was all just perfect. I literally did a video this morning saying I will have a white BMW. There it is. I even said with the dark tinted windows, the cool rims, and there it is. Like, that's fucking crazy and so powerful. And you know, I was supposed to do my call this morning with my funnel friends, and when I was meditating, I just felt like, nope, you're not supposed to be on that call. You're meant for something else. You're meant for something else. So I meditated and I went for a walk, and that's when I was doing all these videos this morning. That's when the idea came to me. I already found my car. Just call them. I thought it was like a long shot, like, yeah, I'm not going to get approved for a car loan. Like, my credit's not good enough yet. I'm still building it again. And here I am. I had this gut, intuitive, instinctual feeling. Like, my heart was saying, don't jump on that call. Now I know why. Because if I would have jumped on that call, I would not be here. I would not be getting that car right now. I'd still be thinking about it and like, but here I am. And me driving that thing changes my energy dramatically, because your environment has a 40% impact on your mental and emotional state. I feel great in that fucking BMW. Like, I know you're supposed to like master your mind and all that shit, but when I drive around this hunk of junk, yeah, it's not that great. With one tinted window. But you know what? It got me to where I am now. $1,300. I had a car that worked for the last year. So that works. So I'm very excited. This is a monumental moment. Something shifting dramatically. All right, I gotta go pick up my car.